So today we have the brand new Fujifilm GFX 50S, the latest mirrorless medium format camera. Today we're just going to take a quick look at it, but the question we want to answer is, can this little compact medium format system replace this thing? Taking a look at the features of the GFX 50S, the sensor size is huge. It houses a 51 megapixel 43.8mm by 32.9mm CMOS sensor. Secondly, the processor used in the GFX 50S is the X-Processor Pro. It's a dual-core Cortex processor, allowing it to do full HD video and extremely fast image processing. Thirdly, the GFX has 425 contrast detection autofocus points. It's a lot of points. The GFX 50S also has a ton of good features, such as So my first impressions on the GFX, it is extremely lightweight. It's a lot lighter than I thought it'd be. The lenses are really light, the body's extremely light, and the grip and the ergonomics of the camera is super nice. This is something you can definitely hold for a long day of shooting. Secondly, the screen at the back tilts, and it's also touchscreen. And looking through the viewfinder, it is really nice. The screen on the inside of this is beautiful. Oh my god, it looks so good. Just some cool things about the Fuji GFX. The back, these buttons have no labels at all. Fuji's explanation for this is that they wanted the camera to be personalized to your taste. You can customize these buttons however you want. The build quality of the Fujifilm GFX is exactly what you'd expect in a Fujifilm X system. Build is extremely solid, feels really good, and best of all, it's completely weather sealed. The benefits of owning a medium format camera, such as the GFX, is that you get high resolution imagery, more dynamic range, better low light performance, and more depth of field. One of the drawbacks is that the fastest it can shoot is 3 frames per second, making shooting moving objects a little bit difficult. Now onto the shootout. So for the shootout, we are putting up the Nikon D810 kitted with an 80-400 versus the Fujifilm GFX with a 63mm lens, which is equivalent to about 50mm in full frame. We want to see if a photo from the GFX can be cropped to the point of it being a super telephoto lens whilst maintaining quality. Just a note, since the GFX is a medium format sensor, there is a slight variance on the aperture value. However, it is very minimal. To keep the test consistent, we used a tripod and shot all the images at f11, ISO 400 and a shutter speed of 1/500th of a second. We all focused it on the center focus point of both cameras, and no post-processing was done to any of these images, and all shot on JPEG. These are the original shots from the GFX. Cropped into about 100mm, the quality of the still is still looking great, colors are vibrant, shadow and highlights are looking good. Cropping into about the 200mm focal length, the image starts to lose a bit of integrity, but the quality is still adequate. There is still enough detail to separate the subject from the rest of the image. Finally, cropping into about the 400mm focal length, the photo at this point has lost a lot of its quality, however to our surprise still held up. Although the photo is slightly pixelated, there is enough detail to see the curve of the bridge and the lines of the architecture. The results? Well, the GFX can't replace your telephoto kit. However, this really shows you the power of the GFX's sensor. We have cropped these images into nothing, and the images are still held up with some kind of integrity. The detail provided from the GFX and the dynamic range is incredible, an absolute game changer. We will be uploading more GFX videos over the weeks to give you a full in-depth review of what it's capable of.